are going on because in every living thing it is happening. So, from unicellular to this highly complicated multicellular being and beings in general, several species are there, and all of them start their life cycle, their body's life cycle as a single cell even today. So this is what the theory of evolution is pointing out. In the beginning, all unicellular living things were there, and gradually 2 cells, 4 cells, 6 cells, like that, number of cells are increasing, complexity of the body is increasing, and finally a highly complex body with billions of cells has come into existence by these natural processes. That is why many people say God is not necessary. Where is necessary of God? Things are happening by themselves. And they use the word nature. So whatever this nature may be, it seems to be highly intelligent. Because it is guiding inside, outside, what things should happen and how it should happen and so on. Now anyway, the word protoplasm, used long ago, some 200 or 300 years ago, they discovered this and named it that way. And that is the basis of all living bodies, even now. But we can't see it with the naked eye, because our eyes are very, very useless. They cannot see very small things like bacteria and the cells in the body. They cannot see very, very big things such as the galaxies and the stars far away, because they are far away. Unimaginably distances they are being covered by them. And so the eyes can show only a small thing. If you depend on your senses, naturally you will get wrong information. And that's what's happening. And scientists, fortunately, the Western scientists, as you rightly described, Western science and Vedanta should talk together. There seems to be some difference in Western people and the other countries' people. Now, he has used that protoplasm long ago in his lecture in England about philosophy, some philosophical lecture, that's a book on education. This is the first chapter itself. And I did not know that Vivekananda was aware of protoplasm, and he didn't mention in his lectures. Swami Shanjananda asked me, well, did you name yourself as protoplasm because Swami Vivekananda mentioned about it and so on. But I was surprised. So immediately I got that book and he himself read out the particular sentences. So this protoplasm is a unique example for demonstrating the principle called unity in diversity. This is a great Vedantic principle. Vedanta says that is the discovery, that is the great discovery of the open delivery, but there is some great power. Sachidananda Brahman, they call it. It's not a name actually, it is a description of some characteristics of that particular power called intelligent power called Brahman. And this particular thing is manifesting everywhere. What all the diversity, baffling diversity is there. But if you know how to look at it, and if you can penetrate into what you see visibly with the help of your senses, well, you will see that there is a unity now here, manifesting everywhere. And this can be demonstrated. And this is what they are doing, the scientists. I would say modern science is something like Mahabharata. Mahabharata describes the glories and wonderful leelas of the Lord of the universe. And here are people who are talking about the creation and the Creator. And what a wonderful thing this particular Creator is. And the Rishis also agree, there is an intelligent power. They don't say that it is some individual or anything like that. Some intelligent power, highly intelligent, highly knowledge, infinite knowledge in its character. So what is the evidence? This is the evidence. The Srishti we see around is the evidence for that. Every one of you is an evidence for that. Because your bodies are built with such a great complexity and is being run with so astonishing intelligence at every level. Suppose you are injured and the injury has to be sealed. Escape appears later on. But for that, you require a substance called fibrin. And the fibrin is produced at a different place and is transported through the blood. The fibrin produced by what is called fibrinogen in that region and is transported through the blood. And the blood is not clotting there. But by the time it reaches the particular place where the wound is, it begins clotting the blood. And it is sealed so that no blood is lost. But if the the fibrin is brought in greater quantity, it is useless. And also it is harmful because it may clot the blood where it should not. And if it is less, it will not be useful here for the function for which it is being got. And exactly what is necessary comes. And it knows where to go. It comes to that particular spot where the fibrin is necessary. And who is guiding it? How does it know that there is a destination where it should act and produce a result? And all these are even now mysteries. Nobody knows. Because exactly these mysterious things are happening. We take an oxygen through the nose, it goes into the lungs, and from the lungs gradually through the organ it enters the bloodstream. And again, it is supplied to every cell, all the billions of cells, and each according to its need. For example, brain cells are very, very active. They require more oxygen and more food and energy. So, more oxygen is pumped in there, and more food is supplied there to those cells. And those cells where it's not required so much, lesser amount of oxygen, lesser amount of, how does it know? And who is guiding it? And every level. And the customers are billions of cells. Billions of cells are attended to by this bloodstream, and each is given what it wants. For example, the bones cells, they require more of calcium. And their calcium is delivered. It is not delivered to the other parts. How does it know? So, when you look at this, the functional aspect and what's happening according to the scientists, they have revealed very astonishing facts, quite right. But what are they doing? They are revealing what is already there, what is already being happening. Not once or twice, hundreds, not hundreds, crores of years. Because it is happening. These things I have just now described with reference to human body are happening in all bodies, in all the species, birds, animals, insects, and so on and so forth. And the unicellular beings, the protozoa and the other organisms, they carry on all the activities without all this division of labor. We have got so many organs, each organ is specializing in a particular function. There all the functions are done. Something like a single teacher elementary school. Single teacher teaches all the subjects, isn't it, at that level? And so also, this protoplasm unicellular cell is doing all this. The DNA genes I looked out, it is part of the protoplasm. So you find, at the time Vivekananda also giving that example, like a seed producing a big plant with various diverse characteristics. So also, a single bit of protoplasm is producing a wonderful being, whether it's human being or another being, and highly intelligent, doing intelligent activities. And say, all these things must be there in that single cell. Otherwise, how can they manifest? So, although all these which you see now as universe, they were there in the beginning at a single point. Now the Big Bang Theory and all those things, they also talk like that. A single point suddenly explodes. Why? How? And then all these atoms are formed, electrons, protons are there, aggregations, and later on gradually the stars, suns will come. And from then the planets, and then later on all these things gradually evolve. But all these are coming from something called the consciousness or Satchidananda Parabrahman. Sat, Chitta and Ananda. Sat means existence. Chit means awareness or consciousness. So these are descriptive terms. Those terms know it. Now, so when we take the aid of modern science, well, things become very clear. And we understand this creation in a far better manner. And at the same time, we understand how great the Creator is. The Satchidananda Parabrahman, how great in knowledge, in power, in ability to perform and execute things. And what amount of love. If somebody gives you a cup of coffee and a banana, you will say a dozen times, thank you, thank you. But what about this? He has given you 2 kidneys, not 1. And it continuously cleans up your blood. And if 1 kidney gets spoiled, they say there should be dialysis and you have to pay 3,000 rupees every day and so on and so forth. But without any payment, the work is going on and 2 kidneys are given to you, free of cost. There are people who are ready to pay 1 crore rupees if you can donate your kidney because he has lost his kidney or something like that. And what about the heart? Day in and day out, night and day, it goes on pumping and sees that the circulation goes on, blood circulation, which is the most wonderful, astonishing transport system in the world. Because it is a very intelligent transport system. It knows where to deliver, what to deliver, and how much to be delivered. See how wonderful it is. And all these things are happening automatically, spontaneously, in your body. Who made them? And what amount of thinking you should have indulged in to provide all these things to you? What amount of love for you? Every one of you, not only you, all the stages in the world. So enormous is the love over this Satchidananda Parabrahman. And this Satchidananda Parabrahman does not do anything at all. It simply is. It is a witness. It is a Sakshi Chaitanyam. That is the discovery of the ancient rishis. Now, can such a thing possible? Somebody not doing anything, and yet things happening. It is possible. We think unless we do, things won't, otherwise things will stop. Everyone thinks like that. In the houses, for example, if I am not here, what happens to this family, what this, that, and all that. But nothing of the kind. Things go on, whether you are present or not. Before you were born, the world was there, and then after you are dead, the world will continue. Your own family people will continue, and so on. Anyway, I want to point that Western science has revealed very astonishing facts regarding these living things, living bodies, how they function, and the structure of features, and all these things reveal the greatness of the Satchidananda Parabrahman or God or simply intelligent power, you say. It has no name actually. There is no name for the Satchidananda Parabrahman. It's a nameless, formless being. And the being astonishingly infinite power, infinite knowledge. Everything infinite about it, infinite love. So, the Western science, particularly it is experimental. Everything has to verify the experiment. For example, if I say protoplasm, I can demonstrate it. Anybody can see it. No need to have special training or anything like that. If you have got eyes, you can see them, provided you have got a microscope. And there they are, a single cell, full of protoplasm and nothing else. You can see directly protoplasm there. And the same protoplasm is there manifesting in so many forms in your body. Starting as a single cell again. We were all like a single cell in the beginning. And one became two became four, like that doubled. And 2 million cells are formed by the time a baby is formed. And the cells know what to do and where to do. It becomes skin, it becomes muscle. Who told it? Those cells particularly, those which are the surface. And those which are interior, they form the blood vessels, nerve cells. And the telecommunication system is there, transport system is there, and so perfect in the human body. And without any of these things, well, there are organisms which run everything. All living functions are done, including love affairs, marriage, and all. Those things also are done. Even in the unicellular, how do they know which is male and which is female? For all practical purposes, look alike. And yet they know. They mate. They produce children. And without all the sophisticated, complicated organs as are seen in the higher organisms. So in a way, we find the Western scientists were all Gnostics. That is, they don't believe in the existence of God. Even now, recently they made a survey. And they found that only 10% of the scientists in the West believe in God. Whereas in India, there are 60%. You see, the other day they sent some rockets above. First, they first went to Lord Venkateswaram and prayed that it should be successful. And after its success, they again went there and raised Lord Venkateswaram. What is Lord Venkateswaram? There is a Vigraha there. That is all. And yet they go, take millions of people, ordinary people, because in our country, fortunately for us, there are many people who have realized this particular truth, realized personally. They could experience and know directly about this Satchidananda Parabrahman and carry on things. It is very, very accessible according to the Upanishad Rishis. Now you see that story, Janaka, Astava, Janaka, and Bala. If you put one leg in the stirrup and before you lift the second leg, you can have Brahma-jnana. That is the statement, it seems. And the whole conversation, the story, goes on that particular statement. Is it possible? Is it so easy? Yes, that is what Astava proposed to Janaka. And then there are statements like this. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is saying, Bahunam Janmanam Antena Jnanavan mam prapatyate. How Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlavaha. So this sloka says, Bahunam Janmanam. You have to take many, many births to become a Jnani, to understand this truth about Sachidananda Brahman. And Samahatma Sudurlavaha is this. And what is the ultimate gain that particular Jnani is getting? And is able to do puja for that particular being. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Everything is Lord in the word Vasudeva. This could be learned with him after many, many births. And so that means it is a very difficultly accessible thing. And yet it is said that it is very easily accessible. And both are true, whether or never. And anyway, we will examine now some of the other aspects of the particular thing. What is this? So who am I? That is the question. So science is useful and beneficial. And here in inquiring into this who am I also, it is beneficial at one level.